Picture yourself standing in a lush forest on a bright morning. Sunlight filters through the canopy above, creating a dance of light and shadow on the forest floor. This isn't just a beautiful scene, it's a masterpiece of natural connections that we're about to explore together. Welcome to a journey that will change how you see the world around you. I'm thrilled to share with you some of the most fascinating discoveries about how nature works together in perfect harmony. You know that feeling when you learn something that makes you see everything differently? That's what we're diving into today. The natural world isn't just a collection of separate things, it's an intricate web of connections that will absolutely blow your mind. Imagine standing next to a tall oak tree. On the surface, you see a majestic plant reaching toward the sky. But there's so much more happening than meets the eye. This tree is actually part of an incredible network, communicating with other trees, sharing resources, and participating in processes that connect biology, chemistry, and physics all at once. Let's take a closer look at what's happening right beneath our feet. The roots of this tree aren't just pulling up water and nutrients. They're connected to a vast underground network of fungal threads, often called the Wood Wide Web. Yes, nature had its own internet long before we invented computers. Through this network, trees share information and resources, creating a cooperative system that's been fine-tuned over millions of years. But that's just the beginning of our story. Let's zoom in even closer to something truly remarkable happening in every leaf on this tree. Inside each leaf, an incredible process is taking place that connects the smallest scales of quantum physics with the biological processes that sustain life on Earth. When sunlight hits a leaf, something magical happens. The leaf captures particles of light, photons, and uses their energy with almost perfect efficiency. Scientists have discovered that this process, photosynthesis, actually uses quantum effects to achieve this remarkable feat. It's as if each leaf contains its own quantum computer, optimized by millions of years of evolution. Now, let's step back and look at the bigger picture. This tree isn't just a single organism, it's part of a vast ecosystem where everything is connected. The oxygen it produces helps animals breathe. The shelter it provides supports countless species. Even when leaves fall and decompose, they're part of an endless cycle that maintains the health of the entire forest. Think about the last time you saw a flock of birds moving together in perfect coordination, or watched waves crash on a beach. These aren't isolated events, they're part of larger patterns that connect everything in nature. The same mathematical principles that govern how birds flock together also explain how fish school, how nutrients flow through ecosystems, and even how galaxies form in space. Here's something that might surprise you: the branching pattern you see in tree limbs. You'll find that same pattern in river systems, in the blood vessels in your body, and even in the cosmic web that connects galaxies. Nature uses similar solutions across completely different scales, showing us that everything is more connected than we ever imagined. Let's explore some more amazing examples of these connections. Have you ever noticed how a seashell spirals in a particular way? That spiral pattern, called the golden ratio, appears throughout nature, in the arrangement of seeds in a sunflower, in the shape of galaxies, and even in the proportions of human faces that we find most beautiful. It's as if nature has a favorite number, and it shows up everywhere we look. But these connections go far beyond just patterns we can see. Think about the air you're breathing right now. Each breath connects you to the global cycles that have kept life on Earth in balance for millions of years. The oxygen in your lungs might have been produced by a rainforest in South America, or by tiny phytoplankton in the Pacific Ocean. Every breath connects you to the entire planet. Speaking of oceans, let's dive beneath the waves to discover another level of amazing connections. Coral reefs are some of the most diverse ecosystems on Earth, and they're a perfect example of how different processes work together. The physical ocean currents, the chemistry of the water, and the biological processes of countless organisms all work in harmony to create these underwater cities. In a coral reef, every species plays a crucial role. Cleaner fish keep larger fish healthy. Parrotfish create sand by eating coral. Even the tiniest bacteria contribute to the health of the entire system. It's a perfect example of how nature doesn't work in isolation, everything is connected in a delicate balance. These connections in nature have inspired some of our most innovative solutions to human challenges. Take clean water technology, for instance. Scientists studied how mangrove trees filter salt from seawater, leading to better desalination systems. Or consider how the way lotus leaves repel water has inspired self-cleaning surfaces. Nature has already solved many of the problems we face today. Let's look at another fascinating example: climate systems. Weather isn't just about temperature and pressure, it's influenced by everything from ocean currents to forest cover, from volcanic activity to tiny organisms in the soil. When we understand these connections, we can better predict and prepare for changes in our environment. The really exciting part is how these discoveries are changing the way we solve problems. Instead of looking at challenges in isolation, we're learning to see the connections between different factors. This approach is leading to breakthroughs in fields from medicine to environmental protection, from sustainable agriculture to clean energy. Here's a mind-blowing example. Scientists studying how birds navigate during migration discovered that they use quantum effects to detect Earth's magnetic field. This discovery isn't just fascinating, it's helping us develop better navigation systems and quantum computers. Nature's solutions often turn out to be far more sophisticated than anything we could have imagined. Let's talk about something you might see every day: spider webs. These aren't just simple traps, they're engineering masterpieces that combine incredible strength with remarkable flexibility. The spider silk itself is a material that outperforms steel in many ways, and the geometric patterns of the web are mathematically optimized for catching prey while using minimal materials. Scientists are still learning from these eight-legged engineers. But perhaps the most amazing connection of all is how everything in nature works together to create conditions perfect for life. The carbon cycle, the water cycle, the nitrogen cycle, all these processes work together in a beautiful dance that's been going on for billions of years. Understanding these connections helps us appreciate just how special our planet is. As we learn more about these connections, we're discovering something profound: the boundaries we've drawn between different scientific fields are artificial. Nature doesn't care about our categories. Instead, it uses whatever works best, combining principles from physics, chemistry, and biology in ways we're only beginning to understand. This understanding is leading to exciting new approaches in technology and problem solving. Biomimicry, the practice of learning from and emulating nature's solutions, is helping us develop more sustainable and efficient technologies. From better solar panels inspired by leaves to more efficient wind turbines based on humpback whale flippers, nature's solutions are proving to be excellent teachers. Let's look at some practical applications of these insights. When architects design energy-efficient buildings, they often look to termite mounds, which maintain perfect internal temperatures despite extreme outside conditions. When engineers develop new materials, they study how nacre, mother of pearl, combines strength and flexibility at the molecular level. These examples show how understanding nature's connections can lead to better solutions. The implications of these connections go even further. Think about how forests maintain their health. Trees don't just compete with each other, they cooperate, sharing resources through underground networks and even warning each other about threats. This understanding is changing how we approach everything from agriculture to social systems. Consider the ways these connections appear in your own life. Every time you eat a fruit or vegetable, you're benefiting from the work of countless organisms, from soil bacteria to pollinators. Every breath you take connects you to the global oxygen cycle. Every drop of water you drink has been part of a cycle that's billions of years old. These connections also remind us of our place in the natural world. We're not separate from nature, we're part of it. Our actions affect the web of life, and understanding these connections helps us make better choices for our planet's future. As we wrap up our journey today, I want to leave you with a thought. Every time you step outside, you're walking into a world of incredible connections. The next time you see a tree, remember it's not just a tree, it's part of a vast, interconnected system that makes life on Earth possible. The understanding of these connections is transforming how we approach challenges in the modern world. From designing sustainable cities to developing new medical treatments, insights from nature's interconnected systems are leading to innovative solutions. Before we end, I want to invite you to be part of our community of discovery. Visit Guy Observe online to join us in exploring more amazing connections in nature. Together, we can learn from and be inspired by the incredible world around us. In our next episode, we'll explore the fascinating patterns that appear throughout nature, connecting the smallest atoms to the largest galaxies. These patterns reveal even more about how everything in our universe is connected in beautiful and surprising ways. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery. Remember, everything in nature is connected, including you. Until next time, keep exploring, keep wondering, and keep discovering the amazing connections in the world around you. What connections in nature amaze you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your observations might help others see the world in a new way. And don't forget to subscribe to join us on future explorations of nature's incredible mysteries.